Looking back now, this part was quieter than it felt when I was inside it. Literally just used the last of this tape. I was scared, if I'm being honest. I had just walked away from a salary, something that was steady. The kind of thing, people tell you not to let go of until you're sure. And I wasn't really sure. I just knew that it wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. And I was just listening to me. Boy, would I say my savings started stretching thin. Side hustle money filling the gaps. And faith doing what numbers couldn't, yet explain. This job was never the dream. And I knew that before the first shift. It was a for now job. Get through the season job, shall I say. But when that first check hit, I felt it in my chest. The quiet urgency. That reminder. I cannot stay here long. So I did what needed to be done. Put my head down. Clocked in. I worked a job I was overqualified for without letting it bruise my pride. Got free coffee. Donuts that I most definitely asked for. Croissants, breakfast burritos, little mercies in paper bags, Honestly, it was worth it. I watched my hands move on autopilot. Pour, wipe, repeat. And yeah, I thought about it. All those people getting fired, for being themselves online, for documenting their lives. Meanwhile, on my first date, the person who hired me was live on Facebook. Life has a sense of humor like that, I guess. But by the time you're seeing this, I won't even be working here anymore. And that's how temporary this was. Not a failure. It felt like a step back, but it was a bridge. Cell came in last night, so I need to charge it in the car. It's a little bitty ass charger. I changed out of my work clothes in the car already. So I can't even remember what I was coming to this Goodwill for. Didn't plan to make it symbolic, but I ended up walking in, tried to grab a cart, and something snapped my finger so hard, I wanted to cry. Like, the kind of pain that stops you in mid-thought. Like, I wanted to cry, but I didn't. I just stood there for a second, realized I didn't even want anything in the store anymore. And I walked right back out. Sometimes your body knows before your mind does. Sometimes the message is simple. Not this. Not today. Right now we are waiting on a possible meetup. I'm saying possible because I'm waiting on them. You never know. But here's what they about to buy. They picking these up. Alright. You know what? For the second time, I didn't sold one of these and didn't realize it's navy until it's time to ship it out. So luckily I reached out to him. He said it's okay to ship it out even though it's navy. It's navy and not blue. This is the second time I have done this. Thankfully he said it's okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ship it out once I get out of this carpool line. I cannot lie, I love shipping out orders, hustling in the quiet spaces, even after switching careers, even after choosing a new lane, because I'm learning something new. This is what it's come down to. I wish we talked about stuff like this without shame. Even the wealthiest people don't rely on one stream. one title, one identity. They build, they layer, they adapt, not out of fear, but out of understanding. Because there's always room to grow. There's always room to keep reaching. Always another version of you waiting to be met halfway. This season, wasn't glamorous at all. It wasn't meant to be. It was honest. It was necessary. And it held me while I figured things out. This box would be the perfect size for 2 phones. Grab this. Shipping these out. Alright, package done. I might put a little bit more packing paper on top just to protect them, but we about to ship these out. Extra bubble wrap on there. This is what started it all for me. These phones right here, and I'm shipping out my last 2. About to drop them though. Alright, I got 2 packages today. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. But let me grab some scissors.
Bella Fiasco. Hey, Century. Everywhere I go, every smile I see, I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
boxes went through, but open them up in a bit, but got into some Chrome Hearts jersey. Yeah. Alright. And that's the thing about having multiple vendors is I get to test and see, okay, yeah, we're just gonna use them for electronics, and we're just gonna use these guys for, you know, like streetwear, clothes, shoes, whatever it may be. Alright. Who knows how long the camera's gonna let me be great, but yeah. Good thing these are mine, I believe. I'm not selling these, but if I was,
A box would not help me sell this. Alright, this is still, I guess, having to be opened. Alright, here's the first look.
So I got some new inventory on the table. It's the proof for me that the hustle doesn't stop. And just because I'm moving slower or focusing elsewhere or building something that won't pay off immediately doesn't mean the grind stops. This part of the work is less visible,
These are my new shoes.
sometimes less exciting, but it's steady. I had to fuss at my vendor. The boxes showed up rough, like they'd been through something, but the product itself, solid. Good enough to come back, good enough to keep going. That's how this season, ended for me. Not perfect, not polished, but still worth investing in. I'm learning the long game. Doesn't always look confident. Sometimes it looks like patience, like follow-ups, like trusting what you're building even when it's quiet. Still moving, I'm still stacking, still choosing growth. One careful step at a time. I love you.